It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, for the Grizzlies, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top team, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player, if you're a guy who's playing a lot? Do you need some rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes, you need rest. If you're a young player, such as Freak, you don't need rest.
No, you may have players coming back from midseason injuries, but you need to get them back into the flow. But you got to get your playoff game face on. And you know who had the best game face playoff?
Alonzo Mourning?
No, this guy next to us. Show him your game face.
Alonzo had a good game face, too.
Stop it. You look at this guy's game. Look at this guy's game face. Show him.
Let me see your game face.
You know what, Kenny? I lost it. I can't do it
Let me see your.
And the city flowing with lights as we get a great look at beautiful downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's a road game for the Grizzlies, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game marked... It's the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. And certainly this is a game with playoff implications, as a win here would guarantee them the best record in the Eastern Conference.
Well, I don't know if these fans could be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has captured this community's imagination. The level of enthusiasm, absolutely off the charts.
And the great atmosphere. You know, the fans have had a lot to cheer for lately, and it does come full circle. But their energy, I truly believe, is lifting this team to even greater heights.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Cunningham, and it's Little in at the 3 slot. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Smith missing. So it's the Grizzlies now. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Little passes to Watkins. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For 3, Smith. And it's Smith again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to McKnight. To the right side. 5 to shoot. And Thompson sends it back. They recover it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For 3, Smith. And he gets it to go. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
McKnight covered by Smith. The dish to Cunningham. And another miss by Memphis. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Brooklyn Nets.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against it.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the three-pointer by Freak. The pass to Hoffman. Memphis moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Count the bucket.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The Cavaliers on offense. A big stretch here going 10-2. Kicks it to Smith. Thompson in the corner. Smith dishes to Irving. Shoots from 12. Gobert can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 3. To the paint, here's Cunningham, and he jams it with authority.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Inside, no good. Go. with the defensive effort. Cleveland leading by 3. Smith on the wing. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Again, the miss by Smith. And for Memphis, they're shooting 45% from the field early. Little, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've allowed. Oh!
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. That is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
From 11 feet away, bounces high off the rim and drops. 14 points for Freak.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Timeout, please. Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
You can now see on the 2K leaderboard, these are the NBA's steal leaders since the All-Star break. Freak number 1.
Defensively, he's been a glove. I mean, he has just...
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Chris Middleton.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Smith kicks to Middleton. Here's Harris. And no good, trying to use the glass. Memphis leading. Hoffman, he's covered by Thompson. Pass to McKnight. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Irving attacking. Here's Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harris has got his first 2 points.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Dishes to Ewing, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Finished off the break, and the Cavaliers lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
That's the wall.
Some solid defense from Harris.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Irving attacking. Lets the three fly. Here's Cauley Stein, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The screen from Ewing. Here's McKnight. Another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And the first one drops. Anderson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Ewing. The Cavaliers leading. Smith, he's in at shooting guard. Anderson is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Lewis against Smith. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 8.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And it takes a hard bounce.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Cunningham passes to Hoffman. Memphis moving that ball around. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And Anderson gets it to go.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Lewis. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Irving dishes to Smith. Gobert the screen, and that will fall. A three-pointer on the line from Smith. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction. direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Passed a little. Out left to the wing. Lock at 6. Over to the left wing. Watkins passes a little. Hoffman. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Smith. Almost 5 steals and almost 3 blocks. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Smith's got 10 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now the pass to Watkins. Here's Lewis, and the rejection by Smith. Second chance shot. Gobert pulls it in.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Jacks up a 3. Pass to Anderson. For 3, Smith. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Passes it to Little. Hoffman. He's covered by Irving, who is outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Little. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Deflects the pass. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Feeds to Lewis. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. That was incredible.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Lewis passes to Watkins. Hoffman. He's covered by Irving. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 7. And it's Smith penetrating, and he dunks it down.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
There's the feed to Irving. The screen from Thompson. Smith outside. Clock at 4. It's Anderson with the drive. That's good. Anderson's got 8.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Passed a little. Hoffman. He's covered by Irving. Here's Hoffman. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. And Middleton subbed in for Anderson. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris. Harper against Smith. He feeds it to Harris. Shoots from the baseline. Shot is no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. For Memphis, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And Harper drops them both. And here are the Cavaliers now. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Here's McKnight, and the rejection by Smith. He dishes it to Middleton. Smith outside, fires the three. Cleveland the rebound. And the basket by Harris.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
There's the pass to McKnight. The screen from Ewing. Memphis moving it around. Clock at 6. McKnight covered by Smith. Harper. And again, Memphis no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Over to the left wing. McKnight covered by Smith. Here's Teagues, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Smith with it. He's got 36. Harris outside. Back to Smith. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Passes it to McKnight. There's the dish to Harper. Pass to Hoffman. They set the pick. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The shot is off.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Back to Smith. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's having one of the best shooting days that I can remember from outside. He's on pace for some kind of record.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Outside Harper. The screen from Ewing. The pass to McKnight. And the rejection by Smith.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
He kicks it to Harris. Back to Smith. To the left wing. To the inside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Smith's got 45 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Back to Harper. The screen from Ewing. To the middle. Here's Teagues. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
They set the pick. Here's Smith. And again, it's Cleveland.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Hoffman. The screen from Ewing. Out to the wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Cauley Stein. And Roten subbed in for Smith. And Memphis also making a switch. Finley's checked in. Harper kicks to Finley. Puts up the baby hook, and he gets it to go. The screen from Thompson. In the corner, it's Harris. From the arc. The shot is off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers ahead, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
I mean, we're always looking to come out and set a tone like that. Our goal every game is to make the other side fearful of coming at us on offense. And I'm pretty sure we accomplished that in the first half tonight.
You made them work for everything. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, guys. Great first half. Home fans are loving it. Still want to go over a couple of things, though. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Smith. He has 47 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Cunningham, and it's Little in at the three. Pass to Hoffman. Lets it go from deep, but they recover it.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Little passes to Hoffman. The three. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Smith drives in. Can't hit.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Watkins passes a little. Here's Hoffman. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
First personal foul.
The Grizzlies have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. They've got to get those free throw numbers up and improved.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Watkins passes a little. And again, Memphis no good.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Now Smith. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Beyond the arc. No good. And it's Memphis the other way.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Hoffman covered by Smith. Here's Watkins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
The Cavaliers leading by 20. Irving dishes to Smith. There's the steal. Stolen by Thompson. Smith drives in, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Smith hits them both. Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Cavaliers, #1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the paint. Here's Watkins. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Little passes to Hoffman. There's the screen. Memphis moving it around. Kicks to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Hoffman. From deep. That is good. Cunningham's got 9.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And it's Smith that time on the assist from Tobias Harris. Smith's got 58.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Dishes it to Cunningham. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's the screen. Here's Little. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to McKnight. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Lewis checked in for Memphis. Six on the shot clock. Hoffman. And again, Memphis no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Harris kicks to Thompson. Irving attacking. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 7 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Lewis on top. He's covered by Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Outside Irving.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
From past the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Little. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Pass to Cunningham. From beyond the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Chris Middleton comes in for Tobias Harris. Roten's checked in for Anderson. And Smith subbed in for Irving. Lewis against Smith. Lewis attacking. Finley the pass to Ewing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Middleton. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ewing.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And, Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Both free throws good from Ewing. And here is Roten. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Smith outside. Here's Roten. The drive by Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Smith. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Lewis. The offensive rebound. And Finley gets it to go.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Smith, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Taking a look at the numbers since the All-Star break, here's how Memphis ranks league-wide. 5th in fewest turnovers per game, 6th in opponent points per game, and they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
You know, and I go back to their low turnover numbers. It's not one of those stats that jump out at you, but trust me, turnovers kill you. And their ability to limit their mistakes has been huge.
The first free throw is good. Smith hits them both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
There's the pick. Tiggs, defended by Middleton. 5 on the clock. To the right side. Finley the pass to Harper. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. Freak number 1.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty in getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
To the left wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, McKnight. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my God, I just got that.
That one misses.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Outside Harper. Pass to McKnight. Tiggs, defended by Middleton. Harper kicks to Ewing. The fadeaway. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Ewing's got 4 this quarter.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Smith for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Como un libro abierto, ansioso de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que viven cada pensamiento.
Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Smith, he's in at point guard. He's out there at Tony Roden. Jeremy Lamb out there with Cauley Stein. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. McKnight, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. McKnight. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. Tough day so far.
And here are the Grizzlies with it. Cox, the pass to McKnight. To the right side. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Floats one up, and it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Hoffman.
Shot clock at 6. Cox, the pass to Gilbert. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And it's Smith penetrating. No luck. And it's Memphis the other way. And the pass to Hoffman. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Cauley Stein's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Well, the Cavaliers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Such a wide open look. 67 points for Smith.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Cox, the pass to Hoffman. Can't cash in from close range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Feeds to Smith. The dish to Lamb. Smith drives in. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Ewing. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Hoffman. That's tipped. And here we go. Roten heading to the hoop. That's good.
And they looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Pass to Gilbert. There's the pick. The screen from Ewing. Jumper off the screen. And again, Memphis no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Nice shot by Smith.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And the basket good.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Roten kicks to Smith. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. In the corner, it's Roten expanding his range. Finley with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Anderson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Gordon Little.
Cleveland on defense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And that one's good. Here's Smith. To the wing right side. Left side, Anderson. The feed to Roten. He dishes it to Smith. Tries it from the top of the key. That's good. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
The pass to Little. Hoffman covered by Smith. Cox, the pass to Hoffman. Offline with his 3.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Smith kicks to Roten. They set the screen. Lets it go from 14. Anderson's shot is off.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Hoffman covered by Smith. Passes it to Cox. Pass to Finley. 6 on the shot clock. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Here's Finley. Here's Gilbert. 4 on the shot clock. The three-pointer is right on target.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The drive by Smith cannot hit. And Memphis the other way now. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Little. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Anderson kicks to Smith.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And another miss by Memphis.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Here's Gobert. Here's Cauley-Stein. And it's Memphis on the break. They get a hand on it and stolen by Roten. Smith kicks to Anderson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Finley, defended by Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Hold on, what?
And Memphis making a change here. Lewis is checked in.
Lewis.
Memphis has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Just 5 to shoot. And Finley gets it to go.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Gobert with a screen for Roten. Smith outside. It's Anderson with the drive. He feeds it to Smith. On the mark with the 15-footer. Smith's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Cox covered by Smith. Lewis a screen on Smith. Kicks to Lewis. Tries it from 19. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Cox. Smith against Lewis. Kept alive, but they'll get another chance. And the pass to Cox. They shoot again. The Cavaliers pull it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Little passes to Cox. Lewis on the wing. He's covered by Roten, and the shot is good. Lewis has got 21 in the game. Here's Smith. Now here's Roten. Gobert with a screen on Lewis. Roten, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Cox the pass to Little. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Lewis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Anderson dishes to Cauley Stein. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Lewis with it. Out to the wing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Cox. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Tobias Harris is checked in for Anderson. Good on the second free throw. Now Smith. In the corner, it's Roten. Back to Smith. Gobert the screen. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Smith with it. Releases. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. 3 at the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for it. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And he makes both free throws. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Smith. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
So he gets them both. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. McKnight, the pass to Gilbert. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Roten. And here's Smith. Dishes it to Roten. Thompson sets the pick for Roten. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage. Excellent game we've seen from Tony Roten. 10 points and the 2 nice steals as well. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
And really unexpected, but invaluable.
And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. It's stolen by Harris. Feeds it to Smith. The dish now to Thompson. Back to Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
They get it again. Passes to Gilbert. There's the pick. The screen from Ewing. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team is capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
and they stay there, and they say yeah.